So many times I've had conversations in my head that I know would never happen, or maybe I have rehearsed what has actually already happened, and I just keep thinking, what would I have done differently? What should I have said? And what they must have replied, and all that keep going on. When I was 8, my teacher called me on to read aloud in class. I knew the paragraph. I had practiced it the night before, but the moment every eye turned toward me, my mind went blank. My hands shook, my voice trembled, and then I mispronounced a word. The room erupted in laughter. It wasn't cruel, at least not to them. Just kids being kids. But in my little 8-year-old heart, something cracked. That day, I learned it was safer to rehearse every word in my head before speaking, safer to imagine every possible mistake so I could try to avoid it. I thought I was protecting myself, but really, I was just teaching my brain to live in fear, and fear grew into overthinking. Hi guys, welcome to Mood Boost. Today we are going to discuss how to stop overthinking. So maybe you have your own version of that moment, a time when you messed up or got laughed at, or you felt misunderstood or felt small, and somewhere in that moment you made a quiet promise to yourself. Next time, I'll be ready. I'll think ahead. I'll avoid the pain. That's how overthinking is born, when people around you are too critical of you. This is not out of weakness, but it is out of self-protection. The problem is, we forget to put that armor down. Overthinking feels like control. We think if we plan enough, rehearse enough, imagine enough scenarios, we can keep ourselves safe. But here's the truth. It doesn't prevent pain. It just steals the present. We replay conversations that already happened. We write endings to stories that haven't begun. We run through worst case scenarios so often that we forget to live in the best case one. And the scariest part, most of the things we fear never even happen. It's just all in our head. So, how do we stop? How do we unlearn something we've been practicing for years? Now, let's do some things. First of all, name the fear. Overthinking isn't random. It's usually protecting you from a specific fear. So ask yourself, what am I afraid will happen? Once you name it, you take away some of its power. Next thing, use the 10-10-10 rule. What's that? Will this matter 10 days from now? 10 months from now? 10 years from now? If the answer is no for most of those, give yourself permission to let it go. Next thing you can do, you have to limit your thinking window. Set a timer. Give yourself 15 minutes to think and then make a choice. Decisions don't get clearer after hours of spiraling, they just get heavier. Now, what else you can do? You can practice doing without perfecting. This is uncomfortable, but it's the cure. Say the thing without rehearsing it 20 times. Send the email without rereading it 15 times. Post the photo without editing it for hours. Each time you survive good enough, you teach your brain it's safe. Next thing that you must do, you have to replace the thought with the action. The fastest way to break the loop is to move. Go for a walk, make tea, clean a drawer, do something, anything that gets you out of your head and into your body. You have to be conscious of what's actually happening, not something that's in your head. Now, I still think about that 8-year-old me sometimes. The girl who froze in front of the class, or I wish I could hold her hand and whisper, it's okay to get it wrong. It's okay to be seen. And you don't have to rehearse your whole life before you live it. And maybe I'm telling that to you too. So many times I've had conversations in my head, but I know would never happen. Or maybe I have rehearsed what has actually already happened. And I just keep thinking, what would I have done differently? What should I have said? And what they must have replied? And all that keep going on. And you don't even realize that you are deep, knees deep down in that overthinking. So you have to consciously tell your mind to stop. Because the truth is, life is never going to be perfectly scripted. And the moments you treasure the most are the ones you did not overthink. So give yourself the benefit of being a human. It's okay if you made a mistake. It's okay if something happened that you cannot let go of. But now it's time. It's time to not live in your head. It's time to actually live your life freely. Subscribe to Mood Boost for more stories, for more motivation. I'll be here with you every step of the way.